Welcome to Atmosphere SmartFlows. Each flow is made up of actions or building blocks that let you build a solution to address your specific business needs. One handy action is the menu tree. A menu tree or interactive voice response menu walks callers through available choices and routes them based on spoken input or keypad selection. Let's explore how to build a menu tree. Using the call menu template as an example, the actions already appear on your board and just need to be configured. When you're building a menu tree, you can configure up to 11 menu choices. But in this scenario, our menu tree will provide the caller with 4 choices and hang up if there is an error. Click on the menu tree action and you'll see the configurations panel on the right is updated to reflect inputs and default values specific to this action. Termination key is the button the caller presses to indicate their choice is complete. By default, the termination key is the #. Timeout is the number of seconds provided for a caller to make their choice before the entry is invalid. 45 seconds is the default value. So if a caller takes 46 seconds to make a choice, their entry is then invalid. Max attempts is the number of tries a caller has to make their choice before they are routed to the error path. 1 attempt is the default value, and any value between 1 and 10 can be selected. The Allow Spoken Input checkbox lets callers reply verbally to menu prompts. When you select this option, 2 additional inputs appear. Allow Interrupt lets callers provide spoken input at any time. Use the language dropdown to select the expected language for spoken input. Click Configure Audio to add text-to-speech and audio files to your menu tree. In the Audio Settings pop-up, use the Channel ID drop-down list to select the appropriate source of the call. If multiple phone lines are included in your flow, a channel ID associated with each will appear here. In this example, we'll pick our inbound call. Click the Intro, Timeout, Invalid, and Max Attempts headings on the left to view the audio associated with each section of your menu. Intro audio is the initial message a caller hears providing the menu choices. Timeout audio plays if a caller reaches the end of the timeout period. Invalid audio plays if a caller provides unacceptable input. Max Attempts audio plays if a caller surpasses the allowed attempts and isn't able to make a menu selection. Since we haven't added anything yet, each is currently blank. But you must add audio in each section to properly save your flow without errors. To add audio via text-to-speech, make sure Audio Text (TTS) is selected on the right side of the pop-up. Select the appropriate sections you want to add the text-to-speech message to. In this example, we'll start with just the intro section. Next, select the attempts you want to add to the message. Since the Max Attempts input field is set to 1, there is only an option for the first attempt, so we'll pick First. From the vendor drop-down list, you can select the default flow settings or a specific text-to-speech provider. In this example, we'll pick IBM. The voice drop-down list only appears if you select one of the specific providers. If you select the default settings, the voice is already selected, so you won't see this option. In this example, we'll pick Kate. In the text box, type the message you want to be converted to speech. Click the blue plus sign to the right of the text box. The green text Added Success message appears below the text box. Click First Attempt on the left side of the pop-up. Here you can change the vendor and voice settings and play, delete, or update your message. To add audio via the audio library, make sure Audio Library is selected on the right side of the pop-up. Any audio files previously added to your account are listed and can be played. If a lot of audio files appear, you can use the search box to narrow down your list and find a specific file. Once you've identified the audio file you want to use, drag it into the yellow Add Audio box under the appropriate section heading. In this example, we'll select the Timeout section and drag our file over. The yellow Add Audio box turns green, and the audio file is added. Once you have added a text-to-speech message or audio file for all of your menu sections, simply exit out of the audio settings pop-up. And your menu tree is all set up. Once you've configured all of the other actions and your flow is saved and deployed, we recommend calling the assigned number to test out your flow. Once you've confirmed the flow is working as expected, it's ready to use. Now that you've learned a little bit about building a menu tree, you're ready to create your own. For more information about SmartFlows or other Atmosphere products, check out our platform documentation.